left-hand wing flap is done. That's my cutout for the access for the rear cockpit. So instead of going straight out there, boy, that would have been easier, but anyway, put this curve in here because that way whoever's getting in the back seat doesn't stick themselves in the back or something like that. Hopefully that curve matches this part here. Hopefully. We'll find out one day. That'll be funny. So yeah, next thing, well, there's the flap actuator bracket, so the tube will pick up there, and that's my next trick, I think. And there's the mounts for the flap, and I've folded the trailing edge over. I don't know if you can see it. Like, there you go. So I don't know, it makes for a straight edge, and hopefully it stops cracking. Flaps are always getting beaten by the airflow, so I thought that might be a way out of it. So, cool. Next one. Well, this is the start of new things on the Frankenstein build. These cables here, they represent the first things on this entire build that I have not made. I've done it modified or made from scratch everything else except for these bits here. So my mate Paddy Martin made these ones up for me with the little tangs here and the marine grade turnbuckles. I love the little wax string, how he's tied them off and finished them off there like that. So that's awesome. He used these all through his Sopwith pup replica that he's built. I'll show you a little clip of that one. Excellent stuff. Paddy, he's the guy who's built from scratch the Sopwith pup replica that we've been playing around with. He's put 5,000 hours and built it from scratch. Absolutely stunning work that he's done, so it's been great fun to learn new things with him and in the testing of that. We've worked out these cables, this arrangement here, and the little tangs there. They have a load limit of around the 700 kilos all up, so times that by 4, I reckon we've got plenty of strength there. Paddy, you're a dead set legend. These things are awesome. Thanks heaps, eh? This is the edger that I've made from all of the sheet metal skins for the plane. It's just out of an old bolt that I've got lying around, and I made up these little brackets and these little roller bearings, and I rounded the edges off those a little bit too so it doesn't mark the metal. So the idea I use this on all my sheet metal skins. So you get to the edge of the skin, it sits in there, and you put a little bit of an angle on it and you roll it all the way along, and it puts just an ever so small little bend in it. I don't think you can really see that. There's one bit going up that way. So what that does, it just finishes the skin off, and when you rivet it on, it's got that little line there, and just seals it much better. Instead of having a flat sheet just comes to an end, it just looks a bit more finished that way. It takes about 5 seconds to do it, so it's worth the effort. I do that on all the edges that are exposed to the airflow and that you can see. It just finishes it off nicely. So yeah, that's just, I think you can buy them as well, but that's what I've just made because I had all this stuff lying around. This little plate here is actually a piece of stainless steel. I've noticed as I'm sliding it along the metal, the aluminium seems to grab it, so the stainless is nice and slippery and stops that from happening. Works a treat.